And heard stories of wealthy people who leave their fortune to their dog or cat. It's actually no joke. Travis Freeman is a certified financial planner and founder of Four Seasons Financial Education, and he is here with Sydney, the golden retriever. It's all about you, Sydney. Look how cute he is. So, Travis, this is something that people actually are doing more when they learn about it. Are doing more and more. It makes sense because we always say pets are like our family.
Absolutely, and usually when you think about estate planning, wills, and trusts, you think about our human family members, but we can't forget about our animal family members. And just like you would plan for who would care for a minor child, you can absolutely plan for who would care for pets if you weren't here to care for them yourself.
You know, it really does make sense, because if you decide to, say so-and-so will take my dog, and you discuss it with them and they agree to it, right? Then you may have a fund set up so that, the dog can get groomed or, be taken to the vet, and things that can add up in terms of expenses.
Absolutely, and sometimes maybe there is even a special veterinarian that the dog needs to go to, or special medicine that Sydney might need. Maybe the caregiver that you have isn't able to afford the veterinarian or afford the medicine for the lifetime of your pet, so you can even set aside funds that caregiver can use for everything that your dog would need.
Yeah, and so the kind of feedback you get, is it a standalone document or is it something that's incorporated into a will?
Yeah, great question, Christine. You can actually incorporate it into your existing documents. Now, some people do decide to do a standalone document if they've already had everything set up, but you can actually create what's known as a pet trust, which few people are aware of.
Well, have you ever had anyone leave more to the pet than to the family members?
I've never come across that, but you always hear the stories, right, that we all get passed around on email. So luckily, I don't think that would happen here with Sydney.
And do you anticipate that this will become a lot more mainstream and the norm as people, because we love our pets so much, and that's not going away. And now people are becoming aware of it and being educated about it.
I think the key thing you said was education. Usually when people don't know about these types of documents, they're unable to use them. So I think just educating yourself on the types of documents that are out there and knowing what you can do for your pets is key.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Is it called a pet trust?
It is. It's actually called a pet trust.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, and so obviously different needs for different pets. So
you bet. And
anything from like a lizard to a dog, I guess.
And technically, from a legal and technical standpoint, pets are property, just like we would have a watch or a home or a car.
Okay.
Now, we don't think of them as such, but you can absolutely name that in your documents.
And Sydney, you want to leave some money for food. Sydney likes food.
Yes, he does. You can tell that he does.
All right, well, thanks so much. This is great.
Thank you.
If you want to learn more, just go to our website at KPLR11.com to learn about how you can take care of your pet after you die. Well, the fight against childhood obesity, what the Department of Health and Human Services says we need to do for our children in order to get a handle on this epidemic. And it's a